Greetings and welcome to another failed map. Well, sort of failed. This time the map only failed because upgrading mods and I forgot to run backups or save backups, and I just saved over everything as I was building. And when the new mods, the extension managers library and prop anarchy and move it were updated, things got all wonky, and well, the map kind of broke a little bit. It's probably fixable, manageable, with some creativity, but the props I had placed got moved around, and I can no longer grab them to delete them, and I don't have any backups from before the new mods came out. So this map, Resurrection Island, failed, died, killed mid-resurrection, and yeah. So let's do a tour of the map anyways, show you what I was going to do, things like that. So, the map is using the Cold Spring theme and the realistic 1.2 LUT, with the exposure turned down a little bit. Here we go at the edge of the map. As you notice, there's no traffic at the moment. I did put some through routes in, but they're not spawning, probably because they're just magic outposts. This is where there was supposed to be some fun stuff here. Supposed to have some 4 bathrooms over on the corner of the edge here, and a bunch of trash cans and recycling bins at each point here. Those have disappeared. I have no idea where they spawned out to. And there was also supposed to be some billboards, some real estate billboards along here. But those are no longer here. We got the key wall out here with some steps. Kind of nice, interesting, fancy thing, and that runs partial length of this island, or this part of the peninsula. But, so let's, ignoring that there's no traffic. Your first intersection, this is not the start square intersection, of course, but just a potential start square intersection. Over here, we've got some very good intersection marking tool use. Orange for the caution of having crossing traffic that's actually facing each other. And then traffic goes through the crosswalk there and around. And again, we've got something similar here. Oh man, my mouse work is not very good. And then again over here, some cautionary markings. All very well good. Then we come over and we got some retaining walls, new feature that I haven't done yet, at least to this level. These of course lined up as perfectly as I possibly can make them. And it continues all the way around here with, and back through this little cutting. It's all pretty smooth through here. A little bit up and over the hill, and ooh, look at that lake. Look at the ocean over there. Not a lake. Very, very large lake, I suppose. Let's get back over here. Another key wall here, and this kind of wonky intersection here. Tried to make it as clean as possible. It's not marked yet, and it goes off to a dead end with a build your own bridge across there. But as you can see, it goes down into a tunnel, and where does that tunnel lead? Leads across the open water to over to here. But before we go over there, we got this cutting through here for the shipping lanes to go through. so that the ships don't bottom out. Come over to this little island here, this intersection that will take you off over to this island. Another just dead end, and the essential lighthouse. And that little tiny island, and then back over the main land, back under. I did want to raise these up and put some key walls around them, make it a little bit nicer looking, because the drop's not too bad, but it is still a drop. And that goes underground. You can see the bridge up ahead. This area I wanted to put in coral reefs and animal spawners, sea life spawns, things like that. And it's a bit steep coming out, but that was what I was going to fix later. Have to diverge the highway a bit in order to get perfect alignment on this custom bridge here. And then into our start square. Oh, let's try to stay. We got the I love putting water underneath or in the middle of roundabouts. And it goes off to some... Whoa, not that direction. Not that close. See, we got magic exits, but they're not being used for some reason. I just put those in, hoping to try to get some traffic again over here. But let's take this off-ramp into the city. Whoa, somewhere along here. We come down, and we got some caution markings because we have merging traffic, so that both lanes can go off from the roundabout. You can go either direction, and ooh, because it's Resurrection Island, we have a statue of Jesus with some fence work around it. There's supposed to be a light under there. But again, the props, EML and Prop Anarchy and stuff, moved that all around. There's supposed to be some real estate billboards going down this way. This continues on, it goes around. This comes back on, merging traffic, then diverging. And then it doesn't merge there, but you can merge in the middle there, and then separates out to go out or back around. Kind of simple at the moment. Let's go over to our rail line. We've got, it's everybody's favorite factory. And in the middle, come on down here. Well, can't see it at the moment, but that is a magic exit on the rail line. Whoop. And then we get rid of the catenaries for some lights. And we have our industrial area. You can have your train stations there, the bypass in the middle. So you have your cargo and passengers can go in and out. And that just loops around back over here to another essential, or everybody's favorite factory with magic rail exits that you can't see, because I did perfectly on that. Assuming it works, which I don't know if it works because I don't get any traffic through. Maybe I have to build something. You got a cargo area here. I did try putting a cargo station, cargo hub right there on that at an angle. You can see the raised dirt, but didn't really like it. And having to have an extra rail line coming across here and then up and merging back in with this line is pretty ugly. Again, it's supposed to be coral reefs all around here, rock work, coral and underwater life. But there are some things that I was working on. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. This is what details of the map I was going to be building. And yeah, that's the level this map could have been. All around, everywhere. As you see, there are no other trees on this map yet. There's really not much happening. But let's see, you got all this huge island over here to build in. My recommendation was going to be residential over here, some commercial, and your industry down here on this peninsula. Here you got a cargo ship coming through. He's going to loop around there in the middle of nowhere. But over to the other side, and we've got another cutting for shipping to go through. More essential lighthouses there on either side. And yep. Oh, we got how replacing with these ships because it's kind of fun to have tall ships flowing through the bay. Oh, let's see. What other things do I need to go through to show off on this map? Water flow. Well, there's really no water flow to speak of because there's no rivers or anything like that in this. It's just edge of map water flow and blah blah blah. Traffic routes or shipping routes. Here we go. Going on through. Nice big old shipping triangle there into another shipping triangle there. That's maybe a little bit wonky. You see over here a couple more shipping triangles there, going straight through the middle, out that edge, and as I said, over here through the cutting, made it a little bit deeper there, and it loops around because it's shallow in here, and that gets it kind of into there. But maybe it could have another cutting and cut off through there, and more triangles and air routes. It's a big old square in the middle. It's a square about. You see the tunnels here, nice and clean. Well, that's at least it's holding to the land a little bit. Let's see, what else have I actually done? Resources. We do have some resources here. Quite a few resources. If we can get the map to actually frame right. But my mouse is too sensitive. So actually very little forest so far. And, lots of fertile land. And ore off the shore. Is that, yeah, and oil, a bit of offshore oil as well. I wonder, that's not going to show up anymore, is it? Let's see. Fishing, let's look at fishing first. It's kind of there. No tuna. Alright, I want to actually go back. Let's see. Oh wait, let's get off of this stuff. Let's go look at, the essential castle. Yeah, something like that. It's a castle. And with some animal spawners. There was supposed to be, and the prop tool, or extended manager's library, ruined it. Let's get back on the resources. Notice there's a little bit of ore smack in the middle there. So there were supposed to be some trees to X mark the spot. Some fallen trees there. And in a few other places around the map that have disappeared now. Let's show you a little bit of what the tools or what the errors are. See, there we go. These props are supposed to be over here. I replaced the Jesus, but these over here, but they disappear. They pop in and out, and I can't grab them. And in lieu of placing a buildings on top of them, or something, some sort of static building there, I'm instead giving up on this map and going to move on to a different map. Which is a kind of a shame, because the coral around here was going to be pretty awesome. And I've worked hard on lining this bridge up, and lining the tunnels up, making them look nice and decent and stuff. Oof. And of course, the key work over here, the retaining walls, which I was going to replace with something else, a little more fanciful. But yeah, space to build into, sort of. When yeah, it's a map that died. Resurrection Island died. There was no resurrection for this island, or with this island. It's an ugly castle, I know. I was gonna remove that whole castle and do something completely and utterly different. This, so much more. So much that I am not doing on this map because mod chaos. But all things are figured out now, and so the next map, which is not an island build, should be much better, should function and work. So we'll leave you with this.